This is Daily News Brief, quick, clear, and current. Hit like and subscribe for more news that matters. Here are the brief highlights of today's top stories. Russian-backed head of Donetsk says Moscow must capture canal from Ukraine to solve water crisis. Sharp's technology jumps 70% after raising $400 million for Solana Treasury. Hollie Strano, mix 94.1 weather forecaster, to miss time after weekend injury, trip. Ukraine drone hits Russian nuclear plant, sparks huge fire at Novatek's Ust-Luga terminal. The president appeared to confuse multiple officials, invented a governor, and warned of invasive fish in a chaotic Oval Office appearance. FBI and Chelan County Sheriff to hold press conference on search for murder suspect Travis Decker. Sole survivor of Australian mushroom poisoning grieves loss of wife and friends. Tesla owner shares honest review after year of electric driving. The more I drive this car. Widespread damage in St. Louis County explosion, 3 injured. India warns foe Pakistan of potential flooding as both battle torrential rains. Trump, 79, melts down at being challenged to a walk by Dem, 46. Caller says his employees are unhappy with their raises. Dave Ramsey responds, a 2% raise in a 9% inflation economy is insulting. SpaceX postpones Starship test flight over ground system issue. Lawyer, 22, dies after suffering severe allergic reaction during CT scan. Gorsuch and Kavanaugh warn lower court judges in Trump cases. New U.S. home sales fall as high borrowing costs stifle housing demand. Now, let's dive deeper into the details. The Russian-backed leader of Donetsk asserts that capturing a vital canal is crucial for resolving the region's water crisis.
This comes as residents face severe water shortages, relying on water trucks and limited tap water availability.
Moscow aims to control the entire Donetsk region, including the canal, to improve living conditions under Russian rule.
However, Ukrainian forces currently hold the canal, a key piece of infrastructure built in the Soviet era.
Sharp's technology stock surged 70% after raising $400 million for a Solana Treasury.
This funding round attracted major digital asset investors like Parafy, Pantera, Falcon X, CoinFund, and Arrington Capital.
The company intends to use the funds primarily to purchase Solana tokens, further solidifying their investment in the blockchain.
Sharp's technology joins a growing trend of publicly listed firms accumulating cryptocurrencies as strategic investments.
Hollie Strano, the new Mix 94.1 weather forecaster, is temporarily off the air due to an injury.
She sustained a concussion and required staples after an accident while setting up her son's dorm room.
Strano recently joined Mix 94.1 after her departure from WKYC Channel 3 last year.
She will be absent from her regular broadcasting schedule while she recovers from this incident.
Ukraine used drones to attack Russia, impacting a major nuclear plant and a key fuel export terminal. These attacks occurred on August 24, Ukraine's Independence Day, and targeted multiple Russian regions. While the nuclear plant experienced a reduction in capacity, radiation levels remained normal and no injuries were reported. At the Ust-Luga terminal, a significant fire erupted, though authorities confirmed there were no casualties from the incident. President Donald Trump made confusing remarks during an Oval Office appearance on Monday.
He referenced a non-existent governor named Christy Whitman or possibly Christy Whitmer.
This incident occurred during the signing of an executive order at the Resolute desk.
The president appeared to momentarily self-correct but remained unclear in his reference.
Federal and county authorities will hold a press conference concerning the search for murder suspect Travis Decker.
The briefing will be held at the Leavenworth National Fish Hatchery at 2 o'clock post-meridian on Monday.
Decker is wanted for the murder of his 3 daughters and 1 count of first-degree kidnapping.
Supervisory Senior Resident Agent Peter Orth and Chelan County Sheriff Mike Morrison will speak at the conference.
Ian Wilkinson, the sole survivor, grieves the loss of his wife and friends after a fatal mushroom lunch.
Aaron Patterson, convicted of murder and attempted murder, faces sentencing on September 8 in a Melbourne court.
Wilkinson delivered a powerful victim impact statement detailing his profound grief and loss.
Patterson could receive a life sentence without parole for the mushroom poisoning incident.
A Tesla owner shared their first-year cost savings in a recent TikTok video.
They spent less than $1,500 on charging and saved approximately $300 on gasoline.
Maintenance costs were also significantly lower compared to their previous vehicle.
Electric vehicles offer both financial and environmental benefits for consumers.
An explosion in unincorporated North St. Louis County has left 5 homes on fire and caused widespread damage.
At least 3 people have been transported to the hospital with injuries, but everyone is accounted for according to officials.
Spire, the gas company, has confirmed that they have turned off all natural gas in the area and found no issues with their infrastructure.
United States 67 is closed in both directions near the scene, and a nearby Walmart store has also been closed due to the incident.
India and Pakistan are experiencing devastating floods due to relentless monsoon rains and potential cross-border flooding.
Despite strained relations, India issued a flood warning to Pakistan on humanitarian grounds, outside of their existing water treaty.
This unusual information sharing follows recent military clashes and a suspended water treaty between the two nations.
Both countries are bracing for further flooding as heavy rains are predicted to continue into early September.
Former President Donald Trump reacted negatively to Maryland Governor Wes Moore's invitation to walk in Baltimore.
Trump criticized Baltimore's crime rates and threatened to deploy the National Guard, citing Governor Moore's record on crime.
Governor Moore responded to Trump's comments by highlighting the progress being made on public safety in Maryland.
He also offered Trump the use of a golf cart, referencing a past incident where Trump used a golf cart instead of walking with other world leaders.
An employee called Dave Ramsey to discuss issues with raises at his company.
Ramsey advised against cost of living raises and percentage-based merit increases.
He suggested tying compensation to current market value for each position.
Ramsey also emphasized the importance of transparency and data-driven decisions.
SpaceX postponed the Starship launch due to a ground system issue at their Texas Starbase facility. The 232-foot rocket was fully fueled and prepared for liftoff before the postponement. This delay follows several previous setbacks in the Starship program, including in-flight failures and explosions. SpaceX aims to relaunch as soon as Monday and continues to develop Starship for future missions to Mars and the Moon. A 22-year-old lawyer tragically died after experiencing a severe allergic reaction during a routine CT scan.
The incident occurred at Alto Vale Regional Hospital in Rio do Sul, Brazil, where she received a contrast agent.
Despite life-saving measures, Leticia Paul succumbed to anaphylactic shock less than 24 hours later.
She had a history of kidney stones and was undergoing a routine checkup at the time of the tragic event.
Justices Gorsuch and Kavanaugh have expressed frustration with lower courts defying Supreme Court precedents.
Their opinions echo President Trump's past criticisms of judges ruling against his administration.
The Supreme Court has sided with Trump in numerous emergency cases involving immigration and spending.
This pattern raises questions about the balance of power between the branches of government.
New United States single-family home sales fell slightly in July despite an upward revision to June figures.
High mortgage rates continue to challenge the housing market, making homeownership difficult for many.
Economists predict this housing market slump will likely persist through the remainder of the year.
Factors such as affordability challenges and slower job growth contribute to this ongoing trend.
Thank you for listening. Stay informed, stay aware, and join us again for more updates that matter. Until next time.